going on, everybody? Joseph David here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Hello, everyone. Joseph David here, your host for Worldwide Sport Updates, and thank you for joining us on this Friday morning. And happy Easter to everybody out there that celebrates. Let's recap the long week that just transpired. First and foremost, let's start off with some NBA news. The NBA's 5 best rookies this season ranked. Herb Jones of the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones was named SEC Player of the Year as a senior at Alabama, but still fell to the second round because scouts were concerned about his limited shooting ability and overall lack of potency offensively. There's no doubt that Jones would be a lottery pick if the league did a redraft today. The 6'8" wing was elite defensively all season, using his strong chest, his long arms, and quick feet to frustrate all types of opposing scorers. Franz Wagner of the Orlando Magic. Wagner's college career ended with a dud when he shot 1 of 10 from the field in the Elite 8 for Michigan. His tremendous rookie year in Orlando is a good example of why you shouldn't put too much stock into one bad game in March Madness. The Magic selected Wagner at number 8 overall, and he was immediately productive on both ends of the floor. Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham went number 1 overall in a loaded draft because he was the safest bet to become a lead offensive engine while also being a plus defender. His rookie season started slow as he recovered from a sprained ankle in training camp. But by mid-season, he was starting to resemble the future star he was widely expected to be. Scottie Barnes of the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors pulled the first surprise of draft night when they selected Scottie Barnes at number 4 overall ahead of Jalen Suggs. A year later, it looks like a brilliant move. Barnes is an incredibly versatile talent on both ends of the floor, and Toronto used him in so many different ways as a rookie. Evan Mobley of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley showcased a special blend of size, movement skills, touch, and basketball IQ from the moment he took the floor for the Cleveland Cavaliers. His two-way versatility was the key to the Cavs' 3-big lineup, and one of the biggest reasons the team blew past preseason expectations to win 44 games. It would have been more if they weren't hammered by injuries. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move over to some NFL news. Sale of Tom Brady's last touchdown ball for $500K reportedly voided after the quarterback unretires. The biggest loser of Tom Brady's unretirement outside of the NFC South is no longer the person who won the ball from his last touchdown pass at auction hours. Before news broke, the quarterback was returning. A settlement has been reached to void last month's $518,000 sale of Brady's ball at auction. According to the Action Network's Darren Rovell, the ball was available after Tom Brady's Buccaneers wide receiver Mike Evans threw it into the stands in what appeared to be Brady's final game. A loss, ladies and gentlemen, to the eventual champion Los Angeles Rams in the NFC divisional round. Whomever caught the ball presumably put it up for auction after Tom Brady announced his retirement. The ball was sold at the auctioneer Lillian's for more than $500,000, with bids closing the night of March 12th. The unnamed buyer probably felt great about their purchase for a few hours, but Brady's announcement the following afternoon reportedly took the air out of that excitement. Let's move over to some Major League Baseball news. Giants' Alyssa Nikin makes Major League Baseball history as the first female coach on the field. Alyssa Nikin made Major League history as the first female coach on the field in a regular season game, and the Giants pounded the San Diego Padres 13-2 on Tuesday night. The 31-year-old Nick Kane took over at first base in the third inning after Antoine Richardson got ejected. When she was announced as Richardson's replacement, McCain was greeted with a warm ovation from the crowd at Oracle Park. She also received a congratulatory handshake from the Padres' first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Let's move over to some NHL news. Pittsburgh Penguins to play the Boston Bruins in the 2023 NHL Winter Classic at Fenway Park. The Pittsburgh Penguins will be the Boston Bruins' opponent in the 2023 NHL Winter Classic at Fenway Park on January 2nd, a source told ESPN's Kevin Weeks. It's the second time, ladies and gentlemen, the Winter Classic will be held at Fenway Park. The venue previously hosted the Winter Classic in 2010, when the Bruins defeated the Philadelphia Flyers 2-1 in overtime. There was heavy speculation that the Penguins would be the Bruins' opponent in the event, given that Fenway Sports Group, which owns Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox, and other sports entities, purchased the Penguins in December 2021. This is the third Winter Classic for the Penguins, who appeared in the inaugural edition in 2008, when Buffalo's Ralph Wilson Stadium, and also it hosted the Washington Capitals at Heinz Field in 2011. Overall, this will be the Penguins' sixth outdoor game, tying the Chicago Blackhawks for the most in NHL history. It's the first time that NHL has reused a venue for an outdoor game. One difference between the first Fenway Classic and the 2023 edition is the presence of the NHL Chief Content Officer, Steve Mayer, who wasn't with the league in 2010. Mayer has been a driving force behind the aesthetic and fan experience improvements at the NHL outdoor games. That is all for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Easter and have a safe one. I will see you on this week's Sunday's podcast live from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Till then, subscribe and enjoy our sports updates on our YouTube channel, Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community, for all the latest sports updates for everybody to listen to around the world, wherever you may be, that is. This is Joseph Hadid for Worldwide Sport Updates. Happy Easter again, and I'll see you on Sunday. Have a safe weekend. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.